Hello. Welcome, YouTube family. Exhale, breathe, family. How y'all doing today? Day before Mother's Day. How you mothers doing? Or your people, your children, husband, boyfriend, family taking care of you all this weekend? I hope they are, because you definitely deserve it. Definitely deserve it. I'm a little tired today. Last couple of weeks been really tiring, but productive. Um, Blessed. Um, working, working. Small recap from last week. Talked about taking people at face value. Um, Doing what's best for you. Understanding that it's okay to be appreciated, loved, cherished. You know, um, all the things that shouldn't have to just happen on Mother's Day or special occasions. Um, Being able to express yourself um, with the things you like or dislike, um, and learning yourself. So we're gonna continue to talk about that, and again, I'm gonna always share real life um, experiences, whether it was past or present. Um, yeah. So, like I told y'all last week, like I'm really becoming self-aware um, of myself and learning how to be patient, sit in me being patient, right? Um, and things are unfold the way God intend them to. And so that's exactly what I really been working at. Um the task is not easy. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, share something happened Wednesday while I was at work, right? Getting ready to get off, and one of my coworkers got fired. And her response took me back. Like, I've never seen anyone respond like that. And not in like you would have thought, she was joking or whatever, but she was actually had been fired. And I just thought, like, why did she respond like that? And why um I never understood why employers allow you to come to work the whole day, and then fire you at the end of the day. Give me an option. Like, I might want to work the rest of that day to get that check. Or maybe I don't. But I feel like I should have that option. And I tell people all the time I think differently than most. And that is one of the things that I just don't like. Don't have me come and work in your job knowing that when I get done working hard for you, you're going to fire me. Because 9 times out of 10, they already know before you even woke up that morning. Text me, call me, ask me, do I want to work or go on? Give me a choice. And that's the thing I think is the hardest part of going through life, um, especially the way that I did, not having a choice, not feeling like I had a choice in a lot of things that went on in my life, right? I just, it was either forced or manipulated or hid or downplayed. Like, I think as a human race, I feel as a human race that we should give people a real choice to deal with whatever that they want to deal with instead of, like I said, forcing them to, manipulating them to, lying to them to, downplaying them to. Give a person a choice. Because you find out a lot about some things. Some things people may choose to do or be or whatever it is without being forced. You once you force it, you take away their power of making decisions. You take away their power of security. Um, their self-esteem is shattered, and you leave them broken. That's one of the reasons why I love, like like I said before, I done had people tell me that I give too much information to men if I'm dating them or whatever. I just feel like, especially if I'm you trying to get to know me, I'm trying to get to know you. I just want you to know what you're getting yourself into. So I'm pretty open because I don't want you to be like I deceived you or I made you do something, because I done had two people tell me that. And it's so funny. Um, both of them say the two that said it. So the first one said it was my second ex-husband. He was like, "You changed," and I literally had to walk him through our interactions when we met and everything. And I was like, "No, this is me. When you was liking me, it was cute. It was okay when you was trying to get me. So I guess you felt like that, oh, once you get me that you can change me." And we all find ourselves doing that, men and women. We get with somebody, we really like them, we think that us being with them gonna change them. It don't. It actually causes you more harm and pain than that person. I know it very well. And after I broke it down for him, he was like, "Well, I guess you're right." Yeah, I know. Because I told you who I was. Because who I am is who I am. Yes. It's things that I need to work on, of course. It's things that I need to change, want to change, and will change. Yeah. It's things that I don't like, that if I don't like it, ain't nothing you're going to be able to do to make me like it. Yeah. Um, so it's like, if I'm upfront with you, then you have a choice. I'm authentic. I am authentically me when I show up. The good, bad, and the ugly. Literally. I'm authentically me. I don't try to be what I'm not. I don't try to do what I don't like to do. I don't try to be like, if I don't like it, I have a few people in my life that can vouch. Really vouch. If I don't like going somewhere, I'm not going. I don't care who going. If I don't like a certain person, I'm not going to be around them. If I don't like eating some things, you ain't going to make me eat it because you think it's good. You know, like I literally had to learn some things that was challenging because things has always been forced, you know. And so as time go on, I just realized like being honest, true to yourself is the best way to go, especially when you're entering someone's life and trying to build a life with someone. Being honest is really it's imperative, honestly. And being your authentic self is even more imperative because why hide who you are? That's manipulation. So if I get angry, right? Angry enough to curse, you made me, I got that angry. You get to see it. If I love you and I want to be around you, I desire you to be around me, I'm going to show it. I just prefer it that way so that you can't say, oh, you tricked me. Oh, you didn't give me all that. Or you didn't tell me this, that, and other. Because typically it's a lie. Even the last relationship I was in, he liked me because I was outspoken, because, I wasn't afraid to be myself, right? But remember when I said last week that people like to tell you stuff and like for you to do stuff long as it's not them. So you don't want me to be outspoken with you, but it's okay for me to be outspoken with everybody else. It's it's okay for me to be authentically me with you, but it's not okay for me to be authentic me with other people. What? How does that work? And let me tell y'all something. I am so learning myself. I am so growing. I know this may not be like, but I got to share this because I feel so proud of myself when after this happened. And I really seen real growth in me. So I have a male friend, right? We've been friends for years. And I hadn't talked to him in a while. And so I called him, but he didn't answer. And a couple of days later, he called me back, and we were just talking and stuff. And then he was like, "When you gonna let me hit that?" Excuse me? When you gonna let me hit that? Hit what? I said, "You're married, right?" He said, "Yeah, I'm married." I said, "So what are you gonna be hitting with me?" I said, "Let me tell you something." I said, "Look, we got to grow up. We have to mature." I said, "Is your wife a good wife?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "So you're willing to ruin your marriage over a night of pleasure?" He said, "What?" "Yeah, you willing to ruin your marriage over a night of pleasure? Well, you can ruin it with somebody else, partner, but it won't be with me because I don't want that karma. I want my own man. Nobody else." Understand this. Please understand this. I don't want nobody else's man. If you got a wife, fiance, girlfriend, live in, we just something to do, whatever. Keep that over there. Keep that over there. I don't want nobody else's nothing. I want everything that I want. It's not attached to nothing and nobody else but God. And he was just like, wow. I was like, what you wowing for? Like, who's doing it? Like, we're too grown to still not have discipline. Like, we too grown to not have self-control. We're too grown not to have self-esteem, at least to the point where we don't play those games. And maybe I'm wrong, but again, I don't want that. You belong to somebody else. If I get connected to you, attached to you, where does that leave me? Who wants that? Not me. And he was like, I understand that. And here even got a phone. It works for me. Cause baby, we not doing that. I'm I'm in a whole new, that was my teenage years. Cause I've been married. I got married in 2002 to my first husband. I was with him until 2010 legally. Yeah. I don't, yeah. I don't want nobody else nothing. Understand that. If you look at that B, you better be right. Because who ain't doing that is me. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to be insecure. I don't want to, none of that. Because, people love to say, oh, you so insecure once they do things to make you insecure. When they do things that provokes insecurity. Cheating on people, that's an insecurity that is placed on the other person. It makes them feel inadequate, unwanted, undesired. What's wrong with me? All the different things. And I know that because, again, I've been through it. First marriage, not so sure about the second marriage for his cheating wise, but he was some other stuff. But cheating wise, that first marriage, that last relationship, that last relationship really told the story. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So if you got somebody, you ain't finished with them, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Because that's exactly what I told him. When you getting a divorce? He said, I ain't. I said, well, yeah, that's what that is. That ain't. Because people be having the audacity. And sometimes people prey on what they feel is a weakness. No, going through or not, I still have some morals. I still have dignity. I still have discipline. And the biggest part for me is I'm a woman and I know how I feel to find out that the person that you thought was going to love you, respect you, not cheat on you. Because, see, the thing men have, well, I guess what they don't know won't hurt. Yeah, but we always heard was whatever's in the wash gonna come out in the rinse. Yes, you gonna see it at some point. What's done in the dark definitely gonna come to the light, and it always come in the worst ways. The worst ways. So yeah, we're gonna keep it cute, as they say. We grown, and if you are grown, then and you don't have self-control, you might want to fix that because it's imperative, it's necessary, it's beneficial. It's easy to just fall into anything because it feels good, looks good temporarily. But then what? But then what? And I really was proud of me. Not so much of that I curved that, not so much of that, but because I was able to speak up finally. That I was able to speak up with with power, with with conviction, with knowing like, no, I don't know what you've been doing and who you've been doing it with, but you must start out with that. With confidence, I was able to speak up for myself and say, no, that ain't what we doing over here. And guess what? You don't want to be my friend no more? No hard feelings, buddy. Thank you for the friendship we had. And I hope you have a wonderful life over there. Thank you. And I mean that sincerely. Like, No, I don't want that. I don't even want people around me that's like that, like that. I don't deal with people like that, for real. People, some people tell you, like, it's a lot of things I don't play about because I feel like, no, I know spirits do transfer, right? And if I'm around it enough, it can take hold of me. I don't want that. I want to be who I am. And I don't want to compromise something that I don't have to. I have a choice in the matter. And when you have a choice, excuse me, you start to choose better. At least I hope so. Either way, for me, I'm starting to choose better now that I have a choice and I know that I have a choice and I'm able to speak up on my choices. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It really is. So yeah, that's my little tidbit for the day. Just being able to stand your ground, choose what you want for you, and not allow anybody to force what they want on you. Um, Mother's Day is tomorrow, and I encourage every one of you that still have your mother, please love on her because those like me, mine's gone. And days like today, I, I could have definitely used her for a few things, honey. And I don't get to love on her. I don't get to, you know, give her flowers. I don't get to um, honor her tomorrow. I don't get to. So if you have your mother, show up and show out if you can. But if you have a mother like mine was and like my grandmother was, they just want to see you. They just want to spend time with you. You don't gotta have nothing. You don't gotta buy nothing. You don't gotta do nothing. Just show up and love on them. Please do that. And for the people that don't have their mother, I love you. I pray that God give you peace tomorrow, strength tomorrow, wrap his arms around you with love, care, and concern so that you won't feel alone because we be alone and we be feeling it without that mama. I do. I do. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your mother, your daughters, your wives, and all the women that are mothers that's in your life that you can honor them, show them some love, give grace, be kind. Y'all know I like for people to be kind and give grace because we all need it from time to time. We do, and it's okay. Well, I love you all. Thank you for showing up yet again. And I will see y'all all back here next Saturday, same time, 4 o'clock. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and invite someone to join. Share my videos with whoever you feel may need them, and be blessed. Happy Mother's Day, mothers. Love you all. Bye bye for now.